So it's a battle between the two giants of world hockey, Germany and Australia. But today the battle is for third and the fourth place at Major Dhyan Chand Stadium, Lucknow. Look at the crowd build up. The Australians have come out in numbers to support their team. Lost in the semi-final to the host country, India. Of course, Germany lost to Belgium. And this, of course, is a big lineup. Expect some smart hockey, fast hockey, pacey hockey. Both the teams, of course, were hoping to play against each other in the finals, but the stories were different in semi-final. The script rewritten. And those are guest of honor, R.P. Singh, Director Sports, Government of UP. And he's escorted by Alina Norman. He's the CEO of Hockey India. They'll be shaking hands with the two captains, Konstantin Stabe of Germany and the captain of Australia, Tim Howard. Well, this is the time the Australian fans were surely hoping for. They've been so active in the fans gallery supporting their teams. It's time now for the national anthem of the two countries. It's Germany's national anthem first. Six-time Junior World Cup champions Germany battling it out in the middle. This is the game between Germany and Australia for the third and the fourth position. Both the teams beaten by, I should say, the surprise elements who came in this tournament were never hoping to qualify for the finals. The Belgium side beating the mighty Germany, forcing them to play this encounter against Australia for the third and the fourth position. My name is Manish Jolly. With me is my dear friend, ever smiling, Solomon Kasuji. Welcome aboard, Solly.
Thanks, Manish. Good to be here again. Cracking game between these two sides. Germany, the first team, coached by Valentin Altenberg. Some bright talent there. Anton Bockel has been on fire for his team in this tournament so far with 4 field goals. Tim Hertzbruck been lively, created. He's also got 4, 2 field goals, 2 PCs. Lucas Winfeder been the heart of the defense. Distributed well out of the back, but also created opportunities in the penalty circle. The German team there getting ready to this. Thies Ole Prince, one of the bright young talents coming through. Junior players of the tournament. He'll be a nomination for sure, I'd imagine. As we go to the Australians. Look at that, Blake Govers pumped. The Australian team, Blake Govers will they'll need him to fire. He's been pretty poor from the penalty corners this far. Definitely has the talent, just hasn't been able to execute. Ben Bishop is the coach. A couple of supporting players there. Lachlan Sharp, he's had a bright tournament as well. Little young lad out of Ryde Hunters Hill Club in Sydney, New South Wales. Tom Craig has been the heart of all their creativity.
And the two umpires of the game, Garcia Federico of Uruguay, who is in the German half, and this is David Sweetman of Scotland at the Australian half. Well, then the fans have come out in numbers. It will be Australia with a pushback. And the countdown by the fans had been so delightful here. Australia now starting the proceedings here.
Some spectacular talent on display early on, both on the field and off. Australia. Back. Germany pressing forward early, putting a lot of pressure on the Australians. Ball falls kindly for Craig, sorry. Aaron Aslam around the baseline. And an early opportunity, but the German goalkeeper equal to the task. Leonard Coopers was called upon early in the piece. Young Bird not able to put that one away. Valentin Altenberg looks on pensively.
What a close shot it has been for Germany, and also it has been a tournament of goalkeepers. Then Cooper's there, coming in with that magical touch on the goal line. Arnasalam quick to come in, but it was left to Matthew Bird. What a miss it is.
Wouldn't say what a miss, what a brilliant save. Not much he could have done there. Valentin Altenberg, the coach. A bit of an up and down tournament for him. I think he'd have hoped for a little bit better. Anyway, still third and fourth, bronze medal on offer.
But then the Australian fans must have hoped for a finish there. It would have been a nice nail butted by the Australians on the Germans. Germany, of course, six-time Junior World Cup winners. The last edition in New Delhi in 2013 was won by them. That was a comfortable victory in the finals, 5-2 over France. France failed to qualify in this tournament. But, of course, as Ben Bishop, the Australian coach, this is going to be fast-paced hockey, Solly.
Certainly is. Australia will be smarting after that loss to India. They certainly created enough opportunities. I think they had 9 penalty corners, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't convert a single one of them. They'll be looking to go a little bit better here. Aaron Aslam gets bundled over by 3 Germans. Bockel, Stave, 2 big names there.
Joshua Simmons crowded with German D. That's a first shot at the goal. The goalkeeper kept the angle so tight. Leonard Coopers diving on to the left, but the angle was well guarded.
I think it was that man Bird again with another shot on goal. Just good post up, turns well. Yeah, it is Matthew Bird. Oh, hitting the side net. Another really good opportunity for Australia. A really good press.
Skolton with the possession. Good to see positive hockey by Australia. They're known for this. Try to press the pressure on up front initially in the games. No matter who they're playing, this is going to be a nice encounter. Though for the third and fourth place, with Australia and Germany, always a delight to watch on a hockey pitch.
Still early doors. Germany are known to be slow starters. They always come back strong. They won't be panicking. They were playing ball forward early to Konstantin Stave. He's had a patchy tournament, been good. And the most crashes the ball in, smothered by the Australian defence. And cleaned up eventually by Corey Wire.
Australia with the control. Looking so calm, the defenders. They're eager to wait for the attackers, mind you. That is a team who waits to dominate the attackers of the opponent. At the moment, Germany winning a free hit. Bokel, one of the star players of the German side, scored in almost every game, apart from one. That was the game against England. 0-0 at the moment, Germany, Australia. 35 minutes of each half. No extra time in this tournament. That's the format. Just to remind our viewers. And if the scores are level after full time, the teams head for shootouts.
Long ball played forward to Kiran Arunasalam, posting up. Interesting start, Manish. It's the 4th time that Australia played for the 3rd and 4th placing in a Junior World Cup tournament.
Indeed, they are the great contributors of the game of hockey for sure. Germany, on the other hand, have had 3 semi-finals only. And out of those 3 semi-finals, they lost twice to India and once to Belgium. And both the teams are playing in the finals later, scheduled at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Australia with the possession here. Nice reception up front, Matthew Bird. Strong, physically built, the Australian side. They play tight, tough hockey. And Indians seem to have going everything right in the second half in the semi-final that they played against Australia. Were trailing by a goal, but India is also one of the strong contenders, matched the Australians with their pace. But as you mentioned, Solly, 9 penalty corners, that will be an area of concern for Australia for sure. 9 penalty corners in the second semi-final. Teams like Australia, each time they get a penalty corner, the heartbeats of the opponents, the fans, they stop. The result, of course, came in shootouts in the semi-final for India and Belgium. Ferdinand Vienke looking for an opening up front. Just one attacker inside the Australian circle. Well guarded there by the defender. Playing up front, Julius Meyer moving in strongly. Looking for a free space there. Australia defend well. Stephen Gale coming into the rescue. Kurt Lowitt just losing the possession. Germany trying to organize things there. Look at the number of roll-in substitutions waiting in there. 5, I saw them. Fresh legs up front early. Vienke holding the pace of the game.
I have to say, battle of the tape between these two sides. A really good tackle by Kurt Lowitt down the left. And tail of the tape between these two teams. They've played 9 matches in Junior World Cup so far. Germany got 6 of the wins, Australia only 1, and 2 have been draws. So the odds firmly stacked in Germany's favour. Australia will be looking to add 1 more in their column today.
Tim Howard is placing the ball up front on the right. Australia looking to threaten from the right flank. Managed circle entry, good defending, crowding the defense there. Defense, of course, plays a major role here. Bokel falling down to defend for Germany. One could give the early advantage to Australia, the German side. Harpish and a free hit for Germany. You mentioned about the penalty conversions about Australia, Solly, but that has been a problem with the German side also. Lucas Windfeder, I wouldn't say it's a disappointment, but then they hoped him to make more conversions. And it's not that the drag flickers are making mistakes, Solly, but you like to emphasize on the quality of the goalkeeping and the first runner. That has been magnificent in the teams.
It certainly has played a factor. Defences are much better set. Having said that, though, both these sides would want to be a lot better than their stats. Germany are 5 from 27 in the tournament, Australia 4 from 21. Germany into the heart of the Australian defence, but just uppish, dangerously. Equating to stats that are well below par for both these teams. Really good cross-field ball on the 45. Puts Australia into the circle. The shot smothered by Stabe. Jack Welch not able to get the ball much further than Stabe's stick. Goes over for a long corner.
That'll be a free hit for Australia. A nice long pass earlier on. Samuel Lyles. This is Australia threatening. Max Henry. Nice defending by Germany. Nils Grunenwald. Make sure the ball comes out. Florian Scholten is looking for some free space up front. This is where Australia is so dangerous. They just cramp the area, don't give enough spaces, enabling the opponents to make a counter. Possession won so smartly. Samuel Lyles. Well, Germany, of course, was stunned by Belgium in the semi-final. was a goalless full-time score. That surprised me a bit. In the shootouts, Belgium overcame twice in this tournament. They beat Argentina in the shootouts, they beat Germany in the shootout, are on their way to play final later on with India at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Australia coming very strongly, Jack Welch. Looking at the formation up front in the circle, 3 attackers of Australia, well guarded by 3 defenders of Germany. We're heading to some positive hockey. Physical obstruction. Germany now looking very strong with fierce Ole Prince. He's been a threat to the opponent. Well defended by Australia.
3 Australian defenders against one little young fella, Ole Prince. If I'm not mistaken, he's only about 17 or 18. There's a great opportunity for Germany. Ball deflected in by Ole Prince. Fell on a plate for Schiefer. He's taken the honours, putting Germany firmly into the lead here. You'd have to say a little bit of run against the run of play. German fans well behind their team. Here we go, ball's played in. Ole Prince with a 4-stick deflection in. Totally unmarked. Ball fell kindly for Schiefer. There we go, young lady in the stand in the local dress, chikan. It is, they call it, Munish.
You got sharp eyes, Solly, but so does Jan Schiffer. What a difficult angle it was. They struck it so cleanly, putting Germany ahead. This will be fun to watch. Australia trailing by 1-0. What will be the reply by the mighty Australians? Look for an equalizer here. Henry with a shy. Almost got the equalizer there.
Max Henry with a really good opportunity in the middle of the circle. He should have done a lot better with this. Tom Craig's put him in. Fantastically weighted ball. Bang, that should have been finished. He's pulled it to the reverse stick side and he had it on the 4-stick. He just stayed down in it and finished with either a push or a flick.
There was a nice camera angle also that gave a full view of Leonard Coopers. The way he got at the angle made it a bit difficult for Henry in the end. Blake Overs, a lot is expected out of him wearing the number 3 jersey. He's one of the dangerous players for the opponents for sure. Germany at the moment, what a surprise goal that was by Germany. That's a class of a big team, a strong team. Get one opportunity, do a nice finishing, which of course the Spanish team failed to do in the previous game. They were playing against Argentina for the 5th and 6th place. And ample opportunities up front on the goal mark, but this is a different ball game altogether. Clash of the 2 strong teams of the tournament. Australia, Corey Ware with a free hit now. Corey Ware once again in action. Nice ball played up front on the left. Again, Corey Wire. Arnasalam just came in as a roll-in substitution a minute back. He's a hard worker though. He's got 2 goals in the tournament. He's a swift mover and he's always in chat with the umpire.
I think in that case, probably a little bit justified. Ball came up off the defender's stick. Ruben Arunaslam, his brother in the stands, some other supporters, some from Canada. They've been bright, vocal in support of their team.
We've been chatting with the fans so consistently here. That's been one of the flavors of our broadcast here. You happen to be having a chat with Kiran Lasram's brother, Solly, a few days back. Meanwhile, Germany with the attack, Julius Meyer. Nice control there, nice skillful hockey. Well guarded there by Joshua Simmons of Australia.
That was a classy tackle by Simmons. At pace, he had to be really well balanced and make sure that he got that clean. Just the slightest of miscues would have been more than likely a penalty corner. There you go, gets the ball clean.
That's the art of defenders. Chance for Germany. Strike. The goalkeeper's alert. Trouble averted. Full marks to the goalkeeper, Matthew Finn. Yes.
Australia being opened up down this right pocket. Some really good movement by the Germans off the ball, creating a channel to drive the ball through. In particular, this movement here, just the roll around the outside, that receive, and the knock into the space. Australian defence getting split just a fraction. Germans are holding narrow on the inside, and at the last minute, just leading outside.
Germany's Anton Bokel has got 4 goals in this tournament. The top scorer for Germany. Meanwhile, once again, an attack coming in, going all by himself. What a strike it was, and what a save. Tim Herzebrook. And once again, the Australian goalkeeper coming in to the rescue. Oh, looked like a deflection from the Germans. Stave still having a chat with the umpire.
Stave trying his luck. Matthew Finn in the goals for Australia. Take a bow, son. It was a fantastic first save.
Australia now. Germany has managed to do an impressive finishing. Got the first goal through Jan Schiffer.
Ball crashed in. That one just touched by a defender. That's why there was no goal.
Germany now really dominating at the moment. We'll have a look at that once again.
This one was absolutely smashed at goal by Tim Herzebrook. Took tremendous athleticism and balance from Matthew Finn. He had very little time to get that right, and he's done perfectly well. Well done.
And the youngsters, the prodigies are watching. Looked easy. The way it worked, hours for those drills. That's a rare mistake by an Australian defender. Germany with the possession. Joshua Bells, his mistake. Of course, Kiran Arlasalam building an attack, pushing down on to the right for Tom Craig. That's where Germany is looking strong at the moment in the midfield. 1-0 up through goal by Jan Schiffer. Well, I just anticipate if Australia can manage a circle entry, win a penalty corner there, what would be the coordination like? Oh, that's another mistake. Expected to be a better reception there up front.
Just a little midfield roll by Fraser Gerrard and Ryan Proctor. Gerrard rolling inside from right half. Proctor rolling outside from right mid. At the moment they just got the German defence a little bit narrow. Strong out of the back by Vinfeder. He's made a good 40-50 metres before releasing Niels Grunewald. It goes at the heart of the Australian circle. Flips it inside for Stave. He can't control the first touch. Australia escape again. They're not looking too comfortable down this right-hand side, especially when the Germans start running it at them. It's a little bit of indecision as to who's going to take responsibility for the man and who's closing the hotline, which is the line directly between the ball and the goals.
Clearly more circle entries for the Germans. 8-5 of Australia. Nice interception there. Rose is controlling the pace. And as Solly says, recycling the move. Well then, you don't want to see that if you're a German fan. Tino Luong, that brave mistake. Good to see Blake Go is working hard, Solly. Running up front, falling back so strongly. Part of the senior team. 6'2" tall. And then still working hard with the sprints, his shuttles. Going up, falling down.
It's one thing about Blake, he's an honest hockey player. He'll always work hard. Very committed to the cause of the team. The ball falls for Australia. Matthew Finn. That's his third opportunity. Sorry, Matthew Bird. His first opportunity. Third, sorry. And flash that over the top again.
Well, then that was legitimate. For all the people watching there, the player can go out of the sideline, but the ball needs to be inside. That happened before this. Nice try though. Look at the commitment for that.
Too many Matthews in the side for me. Getting myself all tongue-tied between them.
Nasalam trying to win the battle there. And nice little skill work there by Philip Schmid. Was so unlucky in the shootouts to miss out in the opportunity. Philip Schmid. He's waiting for the perfect moment.
Bob Proctor there, dad of Ryan Proctor. We interviewed him the other night. Inducted into the Hockey New South Wales Hall of Fame in 2012. Tidy little spin by Blake Govers.
He's looking for a touch up front for Govers, Joshua Bells. Long corner won by Australia. Germany have done their task up to the mark up till now. Look at the formations. Bird there desperately was looking for a free space up front for his attackers.
You have Matthew Bird just not linking up, connecting well with his fellow strikers on a different page. He lifted through for a trapdoor. Lady in the yellow, Anna Huttermann, sister of number 9 for Germany, Henning Huttermann, in full voice.
Saw her wearing the Indian dress. She's probably impressed by the Indian performance as well. Apart from the Lucknowi cuisine and the chicken work here, Germany at the moment. Oh, that's a strong tackle. That will go in favor of Australia, the free hit. Germany leading 1-0 with that goal scored by Jan Schäfer. Schäfer, big pun. The German pronounce it. What a strike it was. Really beating the Australian goalkeeper at the moment. Long scoop there. Jack Welch, nice spin. Trying to move a few inches upward. Max Henry comes in, giving more help. Australia with the free hit. Kurt Lewitt finds in free space, but then the attackers were wide onto the right side of the D. Wanted to come back on the left side, but just ran out of the idea. Hoping for a sharper pass inside, probably near the goal mark, but that was well guarded by the German defenders. Stay fails to control it. Australia with the possession. Stephen Gale. More attackers coming up front in the German 23-meter. 4 attackers inside the circle now for Australia. 1 comes out. Formations coming up. Look at the jog that's happening of the Australian attackers. That's a pass. Was meant for Jack Welch. Germany defending well at the moment. Enjoying the 1-0 lead with 12.5 minutes left in the first half. This is the battle for the 3rd and the 4th position. And stand by for the big final, Belgium-India. And the amount of crowd standing outside Solly, it looks so impressive for Indian hockey. People wanting to come inside, asking for tickets. It's a sold-out evening at Major Dhyan Chand Stadium today. Oh, unlucky there. Blake Govers still needing that impressive touch up front. Shots on target. 3 for Germany, 1 for Australia.
The crowd building steadily as we head towards the final match of the evening. Still a long way to go in this one yet. Bronze medal playoff. There won't be an empty seat left in about an hour's time. Massive queues outside, getting ready to come in to support the the Indian side in the final game against Belgium. It'll be a real humdinger.
The crowd will be loud, Solly. Higher than the DJ that is played here for sure. What a day it is for Indian hockey for sure. Green card show there. Australia down to 10 men now. That looks like Tim Howard. 2-minute suspension for him. Instructions coming from the dugout. The German umpire is so vocal we can hear it too. Just below our commentary box, the two dugouts. That's Tim Howard. 2-minute suspension for him.
Everywhere, and all sorts of pressure in the bottom left pocket. Max Henry not able to get on the end of that one. I have to say, Australia started bright. Since then, haven't really threatened too much. They've had some good moments of play, building up. Need to find a way to break this German defence. That's kept them at bay. Tally the tape so far. Australia 54% possession, 60% of that in the opponent's half. Germany conceding 18 fouls so far. Australia only 8. Tom Craig, he's got a set of wheels.
Two jersey of the number 23. Jonas Grosch for Germany guarding. Tom Craig was charging in for Australia. And Germany will be enjoying this lead, Solly, at the moment. What a finish it has been for them. Try to get a glimpse of that goal once again.
Hutterman around the outside. He's given Henry a clean pair of heels. Knocked the ball back in. And targeting the top of the circle. Blake Govers clears it. Runs the ball to safety. Before it's deflected back in. Bockel beats the first one, beats the second, drives the baseline. Knocks it back into the heart. And that was Tim Hertzbrook again on the receiving end of a really good ball from Bockel.
Australia down to 10 men. Germany really threatening the Australian circle. Defenders up to the task for Australia. But Germany has had a clean finishing just a while back. The lone goal was scored by Jan Schiffer. There it was.
T-Solé Prince just knocking it into the heart of the circle. Fell kindly for Schiffer, who was able to finish one time on the first volley. Advancing goalkeeper. Formed Matthew Finn. Couldn't do much.
That was, of course, a delicate touch by T-Solé Prince also. And looked like the Lucknowi cuisine being served to Jan Schiffer. Wonderful person to talk to. Won a Man of the Match award. Australia, meanwhile, looking for the equalizer here. Keeping things right. German defense. Midfield strong. Konstantin Stave. Brennan Walt will hold the ball. Nice work there. Making the defenders work hard. All by himself still. Oh, that had to be a weak one. Just overran a bit with that move. Zabrook.
Tim Hertzbrook takes this one to the heart of the circle. Beats 3, 4, 5, and then flashes the upright reverse stick way over top right post. The Australian goalkeeper Matthew Finn. Goal's not threatened on that occasion, but the defence was.
But surely they've kept the attackers away. The German defence not giving the kind of feed they would want. Max Henry working hard, the number 6 for Australia up front. Adnan Salam was out, has come in as a role-in substitution again. He's just shifted in. Probably will go to the right in a while. He's coming so sharply. Battle to win the possession. Australia win through Jack Welch.
Australia had 4v2 against the back deep defenders of Germany, and they just stayed too narrow. They needed to open up, but they've now turned it over and given Germany a counter-attacking opportunity. It's come off the feet. The Australian defender, Samuel Lyles, outside the circle. Germany attack again into the baseline. Australia with no answer for them here. Oh, living on the edge. This time it was Jan Schiffer providing the opportunity, not being the finisher. Schiffer here, feeding the ball in for Bockel. Bockel just hitting the back of the Australian defender's stick. Some really good tight camera work.
Stephen Gale, the defender on that occasion, and he wants more. Valentin Alterberg, German coach. So Germany enjoying 1-0 lead, 6-time Junior World Cup champions, denied of the final entry by Belgium in the semi-finals. Vying for the third place here. This is the battle for third and fourth. The final to follow at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. India awaits that encounter between India and Belgium.
Looks like it's going to be a tough afternoon out here for Australia. Germans, just too many weapons across the pitch, so probably better balanced between these two sides. Falls kindly for Sharp. He's snuffed out by cover defender in the form of Nicholas Bosserhoff.
One thing I've really noticed about the German side, Solly, that they don't run back, go helter-skelter when the counter is coming up. It's an organized falling back by the German side.
Very well noticed. Spot on. The reason for that is that their structure is so well set. They play a very compact shape. The lines and layers are well offset. So if the first defender's beaten, there's always someone in behind. There's no panic in the heart of defense, and the help side comes across and just forms a new layer of defense in behind. Retreating defenders who've been beaten, they just fall into what then becomes the help side.
Bosserhoff holding the possession. Arnasalam coming in for a tackle. They need to win the possession here. Look at the desperation of the Australians at the moment. Germany dominating the midfield. Brook gets it back. Still with him. Nice stick work. Brook. Australia forced to defend well.
A few strong words in the heart of the Australian defence. Josh Simmons asking for a bit more from his midfield in support. All sorts of drama in that defensive midfield for the Australians on their left-hand side. The Germans attacking right. Attempt to gain some control, but now put Lachlan Sharp and Fraser Gerrard in that left channel. Ball's turned over again. Constantine Stabe, 2 German strikers out against 4 defenders from Australia. Well marshalled early on. All sorts of pressure is Stabe. Classy act, this lad. Turns it over. Very patient defence by Australia. Well done.
Also well done by Stabe. Also, Solly, I feel that he went wide. It was a difficult angle to throw the ball in. Spent some crucial seconds as Germany approached to the end of the first half. Once again, the attack coming in so quickly. The possession was won there. Nice run by Maximilian Werner. Possession won by Joshua Belz. Australia surely being dominated by Germany at the moment.
It's pretty much one-way traffic. Feder plays the ball to the left. As they look to attack the space, back into the middle. That's where you want to distribute from. Opens all the angles. You can't look for the contest when running it through the middle. He pays the price. Again, another cheap turnover by Australia. Just too many silly errors. Tisole Prince. What skill from the young lad as he opens the game up. Schmidt. Just couldn't connect with Prince again. There you go. Fine example of something we were talking about yesterday. Ben Bishop there looking on. Thirsty work, this stuff. Tisole Prince started in the right midfield position. Opened the play up and was on the receiving end again in the left wing position. And spoke about that total hockey approach.
Australia surely enjoying the possession grade by 2% over Germany, but the circular entries for Germany is more 7-2. And of course, earlier today, Argentina played against Spain 2-1. The victory came in. England lost to the Netherlands 2-6. Naslam looking for a magical touch, what he had in one of the games. Got a goal very classily.
Gavis looking for an option, but he's back facing the attacking goals, bangs it into the defender. And Josh Belts overlapping around the left side, just having his pocket picked, goes over for a long corner. Gerard. There'll be another long corner. Again, Australia here playing a very narrow shape. It's always going to be difficult to attack through the heart of the German defence. Got to create some width. It's Ryan Proctor.
Still inside the 23-meter area. We'll have to go for the final assault very quickly. Time running by for Australia at the moment. Germany win the possession and will surely enjoy the 1-0 lead at halftime. Hooters blown. Germany 1, Australia 0 after the end of the first half. Well then, at halftime for the third and fourth place, it's Germany leading by 1-0 to Australia.
Thank you for your support. FIH would like to thank Adidas as FIH global partner. Lucknow, hello, Nazara hai!
Well, then it's always fun to stand with the ball managers, young prodigies, boys and girls coming from all the parts of Uttar Pradesh. This state is giving so much to hockey. I have with me these young ball managers. What's her name?
My name is Nitya Nishad.
Enjoying the tournament?
Yes, I'm enjoying this tournament. I'm watching international players and also learning.
You're also learning.
Yeah.
I have with me Tariq, who is the coordinator of the ball managers. Tariq, कुछ अपने practice के बारे में बताइए. सब मिलके आप लोग practice भी करते हैं मैच से पहले?
जी, हम हर मैच से पहले एक प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. 10-15 मिनट का शेड्यूल होता है हमारा. उसके बाद नॉर्मली सीधे हम मैच पे ले आते हैं बच्चों को अपने, जो हमारे गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज़ जो भी हैं.
और सब लोग का उत्साह कितना है, एक्साइटमेंट कितनी है सब?
बहुत ज़्यादा है, क्योंकि ये लखनऊ की में पहला वर्ल्ड कप हो रहा है और इसीलिए जितने भी खिलाड़ी हैं सब एक तो वैसे भी हॉकी खिलाड़ी हैं और हॉस्टलर हैं. ये भी चाहते हैं कि हम इंडिया टीम को रिप्रेजेंट करें, अपने देश का नाम रोशन करें, इसलिए इनके अंदर बहुत उत्साह है.
आप लोग इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स के बीच में रहते हैं, बातें होती रहती हैं उन प्लेयर्स के साथ. आपकी बात होती है?
जी
क्या कहते हैं वो? अच्छे से बात करते हैं, कुछ नई बात सिखाते हैं?
जी, नई बात सिखाते हैं कि आगे आपको चल के भी इंटरनेशनल बनना है. कई सारी बातें होती हैं.
चलिए, अब हम सब लोग मिलके टीम्स को गुड लक कहेंगे. आप लोग बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. इट्स स्पीडी हॉकी बिकॉज ऑफ द बॉल मैनेजर्स. जस्ट गिव अ गुड लक साइन टू द टीम्स, ऑल ऑफ यू टुगेदर.
Thanks, Monish. Another fantastic piece with some of the volunteers. Some of the highlights that we've had here. Australia started brightly. It's the German goalkeeper, Leonard Coopers, was called on early in the piece. Kieran Aranaslam getting around the baseline pretty well. The Australian striker, Matthew Bird, not able to stick that one away. Germany came back down the other end. This one, touched in by Tisole Prince after a long build-up out the back. No pressure on the back four from Germany. And Schiefer taking full advantage. Smashing this one past an advancing goalkeeper for Australia. Another Matthew Finn this time. Strong running through the heart of the German defence. Max Henry, though, not able to take advantage. Tom Craig sticking him in a really good position with this pass. He just pulled it to the reverse stick side and closed his angles down. Leonard Cooper's had it covered. If he'd stayed on the forestick in the middle, the world would have opened up for him. Germany again really peppering this left defence of Australia, attacking down their right-hand side. Australia haven't had much of an answer for it. This time Anton Bockel just knocking it into the heart. Konstantin Stave with a smash on goal. Looks as though it hit the back of the stick, but didn't count anyway. Bockel again laying the ball on. Has called out the best in young Matthew Finn. Really good shot on goal by Tim Hertzbruck, who's been lively in the last 15 minutes or so for Germany. Matthew Finn calling on all his acrobatic skills. Another good moment for Australia. Matthew Bird it was again. He's just smashed this one over the top of the goal. Not able to get a hold of it. Ball fell slightly behind him. He was falling over as he hit it, got underneath it just a fraction. That was a good 60-degree lob wedge. Ball going upwards. Tim Hertzbruck again eliminates about 5 or 6 defenders before smashing an upright reverse stick wide and high. Didn't trouble the Australian goals, but certainly troubled a number of Australian defenders who were caught flat-footed and squared up. Didn't have an answer for him. They're going to have to find one in the second half if they want to get back into this game. Stats in the game so far. The most telling of all stats, the scoreboard. Germany 1-0 up against Australia. Circle entries 12-7. Quite comprehensive. 3 shots on target, 1 goal. Possession's fairly even between the two. But there's another stat that's not on there. Fouls, 26 to Germany, 10 to Australia. There we go. German fans celebrating. Hannah Hutterman in her chicken attire.
Yellow is attracting you, Solly. Yellow is attracting. It's not the Australian colour. It's the German lady who's wearing a yellow colour today.
Yellow's a rather attractive colour overall. Monish?
But the Australian fans, they're enjoying that. They were trailing by that solitary goal scored by the Germans. All the fans are enjoying the Indian music. And more Indian music to come at 6 p.m. against Belgium.
That there certainly will be. As we get ready to knock this one back. Germany will get us underway again in 5 seconds' time.
Germany with the pushback, lead 1-0. That solitary goal scored by Jan Schkiefer. Just a reminder, viewers, stay tuned. Coming up at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time is the final of the 11th Uttar Pradesh Junior World Cup, Lucknow 2016. India versus Belgium, 6 p.m.
Ferdinand Venka it was that went for a run. He had a tangle with Kiran Araslam. Came off a little bit worse for wear.
Early in the day, it was England and Netherlands. Netherlands beating England 6-2. Argentina won a hard-fought battle in the end. Belgium, of course, were the team they beat in the quarterfinals, and Argentina falling to play the playoffs. They're playing Spain and they won 2-1, which was a hard-fought victory. Lucky that the Spanish team failed to make conversions near the goal mouth. But this is a strong game. Not the final though, but surely equivalent to one. Two strong teams of the world, 6-time Junior World Cup champions Germany, battling it out in the middle. Was giving a different flavor of their approach to this game to the Australians. Australia, of course, runners-up 2 times in 1982 and in 2005, were victorious of the Junior World Cup in 1997. Coach Ben Bishop would have had a long talk in the half-time with the Australian side. Need to change a couple of things here. The strategy, the movements. German defense has been so intact in the first half. They've been strong in the midfield. Nice reception up front. Good pass won there by Australia. Matthew Bird. Deflection will see a hit in for Australia. Germany winning the ball back. Windfeder is overing that trouble for some time. Fraser Gerrard changing from right to left. But that's a penalty corner given for a foot fault in the end, and that's the first penalty corner of the game coming in the second half.
Long ball played in by Australia. And there it goes onto the foot of Ferdinand Venka. Jack Welch providing just enough of an obstacle. Now, let's see. Can Australia convert one from a penalty corner? It hasn't been a happy story for them in this tournament so far.
They all lined up there. Kiran Arnasalam, Joshua Simmons, Tom Craig with the injection. Nice trapping. Well done by the first runner, Lucas Windfeder. But another penalty corner comes up, second in succession.
Fraser Gerrard was the man that took the stroke. Umpires having a discussion. Have another look at this. Let's see what we can see here. Oh, can't really see too much. Jack Welch in the way there. Good angle. Let's see if we can spot. It's off the stick. And then onto the body of the Australian. That should be reversed.
Seems it has been. The long chat going with the Australian pairs. David Sweetman. So after that bully, the game resumes. Germany still 1-0 ahead. Danger averted. One penalty corner to Australia. No conversions. Germany on to the attack now. Herzebruck very quickly is looking for some open space for Julius Meyer. Nice defending by Australia in the end.
Fraser Gerrard getting all the way back and making that tackle again. This is Australia just handing the ball back to Germany on a plate. You can't give them this sort of possession. They'll clean you up through the heart of the defence. Well tackled. A little naughty. We'll have a German heading to the side. the form of Tim Hertzbrook, I think it is. Take his place on the naughty chair. But look at this. Really well met in the heart of defence by Sam Lyles. Couldn't have got that any cleaner. And he can thank his lucky stars that he did get it clean, or else he'd be in a lot of trouble. Getting back, just a technicality. The bully that we saw a bit earlier, that one has to be started 5 metres out from the top of the circle. So round about where the dotted circle is. A broken circle, not really dotted. Anton Bockel beats a number of defenders. Corey Wire, he's got a green as well.
Absolutely, both the teams now down to 10 men. Similar situation that came up in the early game also. Argentina were down to 10 men, so was the Spanish side. Tim Hersbrook, 2-minute suspension for him as well. Germany winning the ball here, moving ahead so strongly, and that was an opportunity for Konstantin Stepp. Full marks to the Australian goalkeeper Matthew Finn, coming to the rescue once again.
Konstantin Stepp just running too deep into the pocket, getting too close to the baseline, made sure that he didn't have an angle. Easy save for the goalkeeper. Penalty corner was awarded there. Germany get their first corner. Ball played in onto the foot. Easy decision.
It's a slight flick. The viewers have just missed it. First penalty corner for Germany of this game. 1-0 up. One chance to go 2-0 up in this game. Stepp. Oh, just played it a bit long, just delayed a bit. Philipp Schmid. And if the coach is asking Valentin Altenberg, big question, I just wonder, that's for the umpire or...
Was blown for a bit of obstruction there, you can see. One of the German strikers, I couldn't quite make it out who it was in front of him, in front of Schmidt. It blocked the defender from getting at Schmidt. Hockey term, we call that third man, third party obstruction.
One 1-0 up Germany at the moment. Australia will surely go on the offensive. They won a penalty corner though. Converted full strength now for both Germany and Australia. Suspensions now. Tenure completed by the two players of Germany and Australia at the moment. Going very strongly. Germany need to defend well here. Kurt Lovett forced to push back. Stephen Gale. Gets it back, Stephen Gale. Australia, of course, known as the great contributors of the game of hockey. Junior team, of course, came with a reputation of being a strong finisher, just like the senior team. But what a surprise element it was in the semi-final when India beat them in the shootouts. 2-2 draw at full time.
Many nations are great contributors to this great game of ours. In the early years, India and Pakistan were some of the greatest contributors of all. And then slowly that shift transitioned across to the European and Western nations. And now we're seeing a slight resurgence of India, which is fantastic to see. Australia here, though, don't seem to have any answers. They're still persisting to play a very narrow attack when hitting, trying to go towards the German circle. Makes it very hard for them to get any really good penetration. But I also fear that across the board, the Germans are probably better balanced in terms of technical skill and the ability of key players. Australia probably only have about 2 or 3 that they look to target regularly. They've been forced to battle really hard. The Germans easily isolate 1 or 2 Australians on the ball. Can't get the head up, can't find any connections. So they're probably going to have to try and play a little bit shorter, get into the pockets of space between two defenders to try and get themselves back into this game. Play a little bit more give and go, get the connections going again. Because at the moment they're rather disjointed. See, carrying the ball, 1 against 3. Easy for one Australian to get isolated. And again, going at the top of the circle. Germany committing a foul.
There's a green card now, Germany. Down to 10 men again. Australia. They pressurize a bit here. Fancy their chances. Koriva forced to pull the ball back. Was this junior squad of Australia has been selected from the players' performance in under 21 men's Australian Championships, which is a national competition. The fans are waiting for the equalizer to come. They're always very supportive. This Australian side, they've been vocal in the past games. This is the first occasion they're actually trailing. And I said, Solly, it'll be fun how Australia respond to this early strike by Germany. Kept things right, the Germans. Kurtlovic still trying to go inside the circle. He manages to do that. I thought he overplayed a bit. That was wrong. The umpire was right.
Australia certainly haven't panicked. Certainly haven't panicked. They've stayed focused, sticking to their game plan. Just think they can look to try 1 or 2 more things. Ask a few more questions. Maybe spread this German defence a little bit. Moment, allowing them to stay too compact. Again, playing into a crowded zone. Looking to go to Tom Craig, who's got 3 defenders around him. If you don't get that pass 100% on the spot, you're living dangerously, because Germany will come forward at you real quick on a counter-attack.
We've been talking about the counter-attacks. Argentina displayed one of them in the games that they played against England yesterday. At the moment, Australia, known to play positive attacking hockey, looking for the equalizer at the moment. Football just outside the circle. Henry. Germany now get a possession after a long time. Jan Schiffer. Australia falling back with the defenders so sharply. Werner losing possession. Tom Craig quick to pounce on that. Nice run there. 3-on-1. Possession won by Germany again. They don't have enough sticks up front. So is a Brook. Oh, that's strong hockey by Australia. Nice defending though.
Stephen Gale with a good bit of defence, commanding his space really well, getting a clean tackle in. Just defended on the shoulder there really well. Didn't allow the striker to roll off him. Go down the other end. Kurt Lovett has earned the attention of 3 defenders. Comes away with a free hit. Game just going through a really interesting phase at the moment. Both sides having a ding-dong. Nothing really coming of it. Real battle between the 2 midfields. Not too many penetrations into the attacking circles, or attacking 25s even.
Germany then, nice spin there by Wienke. Bring it wide on the left, Winfeder. Man-to-man marking by Australia in the midfield. That's the glimpse of the midfield, but Germany still holding the ball. Konstantin Stabe, the captain.
Good move by Winfeder. Comes through the middle. Skins 2 Australian defenders in the form of Proctor and Blake Govers before getting a free hit.
So long pass there. That's going to buy a few seconds to Germany. Nothing beyond that. But at the moment, Germany 1, Australia 0. Earlier today, the battle for the 7th and 8th position in this tournament was over. England pushed to 8th, Netherlands 7th. Argentina beat Spain. They were 5. Spain finished at number 6. This is the battle for the 3rd and 4th. Germany at the moment on the way, looking strong at the moment to wear the bronze medallion. Herzbruch. Well then, for the viewers who are thinking that it's Germany versus Australia, still not a high-scoring game. Few followers, some occasional followers. It's just that the strategy of the team that's working well for Germany. They've come out here knowing that Australia looks for positive hockey, goal-scoring hockey. But Germany have just done their homework well, managed to score one, and they're making it difficult. The fans await another goal. That's the side of the German fans. And here at the moment, Scholten. The German coach there, asking advantage now. Played to Germany. Grunwald. I just wonder, with 20 minutes left, Solly, are we waiting for the Australians to go on a full offensive? Maybe at the time when there are only 15 minutes left. There has to be a strategy that is in the waiting.
It's a real simple answer. You can go on the full offensive when you've got the possession. They're not coming anywhere close to getting it. Germany just controlling the pace of the game, taking all the pace out of it. Really good distribution patterns, leading off the ball, making smart decisions. Coming out the centre of the circle again, though, Germany. Niels Grunewald lays it in. And there you go, goal number 2 for Tim Herzbruch. He's been threatening all afternoon. Tim Herzbruch putting Australia to the sword. German crowd celebrates again. But this one was all made by Niels Grunewald. Beat the first defender, rolled inside, no free man anywhere inside. The direct line to the goal was on. And you pay the price when that happens.
And that is, of course, a heavy price. The goal scorer, Tim Herzbruch, has really put Germany ahead. And the viewers, the understanding now, that is the strategy of Germany. Tim Herzbruch, 5 goals in the tournament now, moving ahead of Anton Bokel, who's got 4. He was the leading scorer for Germany, but he's been overtaken by Tim Herzbruch. Australia, if they can manage a comeback in this game, what a learning it will be for young prodigies, the other teams, the weaker teams watching here. They would be also watching in anticipation, how does Australia respond to this 2-0 deficit at the moment with 18 minutes to go in this game. Australia, that was a shy but nice defending by Germany. Nice defense formation, making things more difficult for the Australians for sure. Long corner one though. This is where Australia are also dangerous, but man-to-man marking. Timeout called by the umpire. Injury to one of the German players.
We're going to have another look at this goal again. A little bit of a build-up to it. As this ball comes to the outside, one of the key things when you're defending on the right-hand side, you've got to protect your left shoulder. Here we go, just beaten on the inside, allowed to roll in. It's number 12 for Australia, Jack Simmons, getting beaten down the outside. Exposed the central channel, and the rest is all history, as they say.
The moment the goal was scored, Tim Herzbruch knew exactly where to go, towards the fans gallery. The maximum number of German fans are. Germany up at the moment. Still over 17 minutes to go. Germany continuing the good work. They started in the first half through a goal by Jan Schiffer. Tim Herzbruch just got the second one for Germany. Another moment in the midfield. Not letting anything slip away.
And that interplay. Injured German player, number 23, Johannes Gross. He's been carted off to the sideline for some medical treatment. Hopefully nothing serious. Might just be an ankle or something like that. Germany just sucked back into a half-court press. They need to chase the game. Another turnover by Australia. Finfeder nearly picking Blake Govers' pocket. Just a stick tackle there. Now it's Bockel that makes the intercept. Again, just some strange decision-making by Australia. Coming through a crowded defensive zone, they just keep trying to pepper down one side. Trying to spread it and open it. Probably create a little bit more depth with their fullbacks to get the ball around the back. The Germans are cutting their line.
Look at the body language of Australia at the moment. Look a bit in desperation to get the possession. Germany on the other hand. Well done by Kiran Arnasalam. Moving fast, he's quick. Number 9 of Germany, Hartmann. Matching his pace. Australia made to work hard, real hard.
Arnasalam's been bright when he's been on the pitch for Australia. He's worked tirelessly today. Again, not one of those players that's really going to set the world on fire. Really honest. Works tirelessly in support of the team cause.
Well, you need such kind of players, Solly, in every sport. You have talented players doing their bit. There are the ones who are running around and doing the hard work. Sometimes placing it in a platter for the sharper players. Lucas Winfeder just looking for an open space, gets it one, pushes it wide across to the right half. Germany now, nicely played, nicely done there, and that's Kiran Arnasalam. That's exactly what Solly was talking about, the hard work the young lad puts in for Australia. Ran almost 50 meters up front for that interception.
Really good bit of reverse pressing by him. Others looking to spin, can't quite control the ball. German defenders have got good position on him. Again, trying to link up with Lachlan Sharp. Sharp was just behind the defender, Tina Nguyen-Long. It's easy for him to make the intercept. He now controls the ball. Australia get it back, come to the centre. It's the skipper, Tim Howard, trying to go back to the left. There we go. Big man, P.R. Srijesh, the great wall of India, alongside Roger van Gent.
There was a nice positive visual of P.R. Srijesh. He's been awarded by the Indian government the Arjun Award, which is one of the meritorious award given to the Indian sportsmen persons. And he's always like that, Solly. Always has a jolly time.
It's a wonderful bloke to be around, Schmidt. And I can tell you one thing, Monish, if India win tonight, that's one bloke I will be avoiding like the plague. If he's anything like he was after the semi-final win, stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Well, few people in our commentary box agree to what you say, Solly. He's playing the role of an umpire, of a goalkeeper, of a forward. Well, then Germany with the attack. Seb, the German captain, is slowing down the things. That was Germany still with the possession. 2-0 up. Herzebruck plays it wide onto his left. Seb gets it back inside the circle. Oh, that would have been a close shy. Bokel still with the possession. Germany threatening the Australian goal once again. Long corner.
Konstantin Stabe appealing for a lot more here. A bright chance, Schmidt knocking it down to Stabe. He bangs it into the middle. Oh, a little bit too quick for me there, Bokel. Unable to control that ball that spilled to him, but it went for a long corner. Germany still have possession. Benfeder. Frenkel. And as this game's going on, the masses begin pouring in anticipation of the spectacle that will be India against Belgium after this. But ball stolen again by Tim Herzebruck. He has been a perennial thorn in the side of the Australians, and put them to the sword again. Another penalty corner awarded to Germany. They've just got no answer for him. A couple of cynical tackles. Certainly can't complain about that one. Oh, look at that. Come on, big fella.
I thought that was a gesture people usually show on the victory podium, especially the Formula One drivers, but then that emotion says it's all Valentin Altenberg, the German coach, how vital this victory is for him. Germany, one stage where they can go up, score the third goal, snatch the game away from Australia. Stay. Oh, that's the goal number 3. That's what will probably seal the game for Germany. Hausebrook with a finish, and this time goes towards the Indian fans, applauded by the Germans. Germany 3-0 up.
Tim Hertzbrook finishes off what he started. He was the man that got that penalty corner. He made the dispossession in the centre midfield role. Giddy up. Justifiably. Well, oh, you just don't get any better than that. That's put it on a dime. Top corner at pace. Well out of reach of the goalkeeper. Not much he could have done. Matthew Finn. He's a big lad, but he's not big enough. That ball had some heat in it. And again, you can see the trap not quite exactly stationary. Wow. Look at the look in his eyes. You don't want to be on the wrong side of him right now. There we go. The German fans and family all over it.
That the Indian chicken work, that's probably worked for Germany. I have no doubts about that. Sorry. Being Lucknow, wear the costumes of Lucknow. Tim Herzebrook, 6 goals in the tournament. He's the highest scorer for Germany now. And he's definitely, of course, he was the choice of before Lucas Winfeder, who had ample opportunities in this tournament, over 14 penalty corners. But Tim Herzebrook has probably sealed the game for Germany. 3-0. But then a person like me will always keep his fingers crossed. Max Henry. Can Australia work a magic here? Anything is possible though. The game is not over till the hooter is blown. But after this, another game coming in. Belgium versus India. Those are the German fans. Those two ladies in yellow and red. Talking about them, the families of the players. And also next to her is the chicken work of Lucknow that we've been talking about. And that's the embroidery chicken work we are talking about. Not the mouth-watering chicken. At the moment, Australia really tumbling. Need to come back here. They've got almost 8 minutes and 45 seconds to create a magic 3-all. That looks a distant possibility for sure. Six-time Junior World Cup champions, Germany. If they win, they'll have to settle for the 3rd place. Australia. Can they get a goal here? Crowd, look at the crowd in the German circle. Frustrations all over the Australian camp. Germany will take the entire time in the world with that free hit. They sense the victory already. Still over 8 minutes to go. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
The battle between these two giants is always a fierce one. Nobody likes to lose it. Tom Craig giving it everything. But the German defenders equal to the task. Finfeder in that case.
They've taken the goalkeeper off as well, the Australians. And here they are, giving away the possession. It'll be a long scoop by Inke. Meant for number 17, Theodore Prince. He's one of the classy touchers of the ball for Germany, Ola Prince. Australia without the goalkeeper. Australia at the moment still looking for an opening. Germany do not want to give free spaces now. That's a man with the red bib. And here it is, an opportunity. Penalty corner 1, yes. Footfall inside the circle. Henning Hartemann, beg pardon, the culprit.
There we go. Oh, Probably a little bit lucky to get that one just on the knee. And Henning Hatteman signaling it was a little bit high. So for those who don't know, hitting the knee and above, deemed dangerous. In the game of hockey, anything below the knee, fair play, play on. So Vinfeder issuing instructions, having a chat with Leonard Coopers, organising the defence. Australia get ready. They've stuck the whole team forward almost.
Not a clean trapping on that occasion, and the German goalkeeper Coopers will have to work hard, but yes, check. Whistle was blown earlier on, and Germany is too quick to start with the attack. The game on. Few questions asked by the opponents. Players were raising their hand, but the game is on. That's a long scoop, well recepted there by Tom Craig. He was in very sharply. Surely is on fence from behind. Free hit to Germany.
We'll have another look at this one. Well, that's just a poor trap by Jack Welch. Ball was slightly outside to his left, slightly off target. You'd still expect him to do a little bit better. A bit of aerial ping pong. The German defence. Oh, German defence really strong before Max Henry put it into the net. He conceded a free hit to the German defence. You can have 20 strikers on the edge of the circle. If you can't trap them, you've got no chance.
And that is the goalkeeper, a player who can come up and play the role of a goalkeeper. That's what Australia have done now. The man with the orange bib is part of the Australian playing team, yes, but he can only play the role of a goalkeeper. No protections though. Janis Groge just loses the possession. Blake Covers places it to Kiran Nasalam. Oh, a strike that was intended towards the goal. Unlucky. Australia are having a hard time here.
Janis Gross just having his pocket picked. Just Blake Covers that did the hard work from behind. Felt free for Kiran Nasalam. He doesn't even hit the target. There you can see that was not a happy camper. Neither was Leonard Coopers, but Germany. Oh my dear, Anton Bockel. You don't get them much easier than that, son. He scored all the difficult ones and fluffed the easy one. Goodness me. Anton Bockel, the man that scored 4 field goals and is the highest German goal scorer in the tournament so far. Sorry, that was coming into this game after today. Tim Hertzbruck goes to 6.
3-0 Germany lead at the moment. Oh, whistle blown there. It'll be a free hit for Australia. 3 minutes and some 40-odd seconds remain in this game. Australia just running out of ideas, Solly, at the moment. Germany, it's just done their homework right. Fine planning. 6-time Junior World Cup champions Germany. Australia winning the Junior World Cup just once, runners-up twice. Came in as a strong team in contention to win this World Cup, beaten by India in the semi-finals. Vying for the 3rd place, having a hard time here. 3-0 Germany lead with 3 minutes to go in this game. They might well be scoring the 4th one. Bockel. It was difficult to control though. Just maintaining the body balance there. And the process just lost the possession.
Coach Valentin Altenberg certainly not happy. He's not happy with a 3-0 scoreline. He wants more. That's the nature of a professional side. And they've got the opposition under the cosh. Keep your foot in the throat and hammer home even further. Give them nothing.
They played some nice planned hockey, the German side. It's not easy for the teams to come and play the 3rd and 4th position, Solly, especially the strongest team. Belgium, of course, qualifying for the finals for the first time in the history of Junior World Cup hockey. What a big day it is for them also. India qualifying after a gap of 15 years. That's the game coming up next, 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Belgium-India final. And look at the crowd behind Solly. Look at the crowd that's built up. They're enjoying this game as well. Australia now looking for that goal they've been waiting for. It's a penalty corner for them. That obstruction on Tom Craig. That's penalty corner number 4.
Lightning fast attack through the centre for Australia. Tom Craig, the target man. Scholzen, he stuck the elbow and the hip into Tom Craig, giving away that penalty corner. They know how dangerous that man can be. They'd far rather take their chance from a penalty corner. But Australia have not been very good. 0 from 2 today. That's another one. That goes astray. And this one's just spiced up after that shot has been taken. Chesting up here, Corey Wire, Julius Meyer. Two umpires will confer on this one. Here we go. This one just broken down, and the whistle had already gone, and that's when the shot came in. And Vinfeder having a word with the skipper before some blows being exchanged on the other side. I can tell you now, I don't fancy your chances, Corey Wire, against Julius Meyer. He's a man mounted. At the end of the day, a couple of cards.
Well, then Germany enjoying their outing at the moment with a 3-0 lead. Some crucial seconds remain. Definitely seal the game for Germany, those 3 goals.
Australia with the last dart. Arunaslam played into the middle. Snuffed out. Well defended again by Scholten. Florian Scholten gives away a long corner. Ryan Proctor over the ball. This one crashed in by Australia. Goes for a long corner. Tom Craig. Can't believe it. Valentin Altenberg celebrates in style. Really happy. Very important bronze medal that was for this unit. Bennett Coopers thanks his. Look at that. Fans absolutely ecstatic. They've travelled a long way to come and support their crew. Julius Meyer, Stephen Gale. Deutschland über alles in the stands.
Well, that's the full-time score. Germany 3, clearly dominating this game, beating Australia 0. Well, then these are the match highlights. That's how the first goal came in. Australia, of course, fancied their chances. Looked to be a positive hockey from them. This was a close shy for Max Henry. Another moment when they look at these visuals again, will surely scratching their heads for the conversions that was not made. Well, it was a sunny evening and sun falls in very sharply. The sun fell in sharply for the Australians because Germany was threatening the Australian goal for a long time. That was a wonderful save by Matthew Finn. Australia had some few chances. This was one of them. But Matthew Bird just played it over the post. And once they look at the highlights once again, and the video analysis is done in post-match meetings, really very disappointed with those chances that were lost. This was one opportunity which did come in so positively handy for Germany. Definitely the hard work was done by Hülsebruck, and eventually run will beg run And Husbrook completing this finishing smart touch. And this was the third goal, a penalty corner conversion by Tim Husbrook, who's been so impressive today for Germany. Oh, hit to perfection. Topmost corner of the left of the goal post. And this is how the German team is enjoying the Indian support. Also, there are few German fans on the far side. They've really enjoyed this outing. Third position confirmed for Germany. And they liked it too. Well, a 3-0 comfortable victory for Germany in the end. Possession rate definitely in favor of Australia, but penalty corner conversions, none out of 3. Germany managed one through that goal of for Tim Husbrook. Circle entries definitely more for Germany compared to Australia. And we await the big final of the 11th Uttar Pradesh Junior World Cup Hockey Tournament. Belgium versus India at 6 p.m. right here in Lucknow. Look at the crowd that's building up. The German fans aren't going anywhere. The Australian fans are going anywhere. The people still lining up outside the stadium. And they're waiting for the big game. It's India versus Belgium next. Live from Dhyanchand Stadium, Lucknow. Well then, this is of course a big day for India, but at the moment we'll go down to the presentation area to Will Davis.
Well, thank you and welcome to the post-match presentation after Germany beat Australia 3-0 to finish third in the tournament. We'd like to start by saying thank you to Hero MotoCorp Limited, Polytan, Loughborough University and Adidas as global partners of the International Hockey Federation. Thank you also to Lucknow and host partner, the government of Uttar Pradesh, as host partners of
78 days, 60 matches, 143 goals, and it has all come down to tonight.
The finals of the Hero Indian Super League.
Who will be crowned champions?
And what an occasion it promises to be here in Kochi. The